New Zealanders, as of tomorrow, will be able to move around with freedom that very few other countries in the world have.
This small nation of 4.8 million people has been making headlines. The reason? It has eliminated the deadly coronavirus from its soil. When more than 7 million people have succumbed to the disease worldwide, New Zealand has achieved the impossible. Governments around the world can learn some lessons.
But unlike the rest of the world, not only have we protected New Zealanders' health, we now have a head start on our economic recovery. That's because at level 1 we become, if not the most open, one of the most open economies in the world.
New Zealand's PM Jacinda Ardern adopted an aggressive strategy backed by science. She was also swift in taking decisions and implementing them. Once the WHO declared the virus to be a public health emergency, Ardern banned the entry of airline passengers who had originated in or travelled through China. Mandatory quarantines were imposed as early as March 15. From April 9th, all marine or air passengers had to undergo testing and quarantine. And this is how foreign influx of the virus was stopped. It then identified local manufacturers who could provide personal protective equipment. Masks, sterilized gowns, shields were quickly made available. In this way, production was boosted locally. The country procured test kits to ramp up testing. It tested 2,200 per 1 lakh people, a test rate higher than that of South Korea or the US. It became serious about contact tracing, also developing a contact tracing app for people, and then came lockdown. New Zealand has been the strictest with its lockdown. The country went into lockdown from March 23rd, when there were only 102 cases in it. Residents were allowed only essential personal movement. No recreational activities were allowed. And the government maintained clear and prompt communication with its team of 5 million people. It then progressed to a level 4 lockdown. This was a stricter eliminate policy. It opened up in a phased manner finally. A strong and early response along with carefully crafted messages built public trust. Ardern was actively communicating with people through Facebook Lives.
Officially, New Zealand currently has no active COVID cases in New Zealand anymore.
New Zealand has certain advantages, of course, which also helped. It has a relatively isolated location and thus has more control over borders. The low population density means the virus can't spread that easily. New Zealanders have a high level of trust in their government, a strong and coherent public health system. As New Zealand eases restrictions, the country knows it has to tread with care. For now, the virus stands eliminated and New Zealand is being hailed for its elimination strategy.